What's happening, Delco? I'm Rich Shane, and welcome to the What's Happening Delco podcast. Today, I'm joined by Christina and Micah of KMK. Christina and Micah, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, how are you? How are you, Rich? Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you taking the time to speak to us today. And what's on my mind and what I want to know and what I want to share with everybody is KMK. What do you do?
So basically what we do, we started out with holistic healing. We help with body butters and things like that. But the whole reason we started was because of eczema care. So we started out with a body butter that helped with eczema. And then from there, we wound up doing vegan hand sanitizer, sugar scrubs. We do all types of skincare, vegan lip gloss as well. We also now do some hair care to strengthen your hair, but everything's all natural. So with us, it's all natural products, but things that help your skin and your hair. That's what we did. We set out on an endeavor to try to help people with skincare and hair care.
Now, let me ask you, for you both, what was the starting point? Why did you start this company? Why did it all come together for you?
Well, my beautiful wife, what happened was my youngest son, we have three sons, and the company is KMK. So it's Kel, it's Micah, it's Caden. That's our three sons. Our youngest son is Caden, and Caden has bad. He's the child that has all the bad things from the family from both sides. He's the one that had the allergies, all that stuff.
Yeah, that was me. I got the no hair. So I understand that was blessed on the family on me. Yeah.
Somebody's always got it. Yeah. Somebody's always got it. So with him, he has the eczema really bad. And he has flare-ups and things like that. But he was on all types of different medicines and creams. And we were using all these different things. And my wife, she set out to do something to naturally heal him. And when she did that, she was doing some trial and error, trying to help him out with the cream to help him with his flare-ups. And she was doing that. And then from there, he started to get better because it was natural products. So after that, we've got other people in the family as well that have eczema and skin conditions. She started to pass it around through the family. And when the family got a hold of it and some friends got a hold of it, and we were doing it for a little while, we started thinking maybe we should give it to other people. And the family really encouraged us to do it as well, saying, you should let other people know. You guys should sell it to people and let them know about it. So that's where everything started. It was all because our youngest son has eczema, and we set out to try to help him with that. And now it just expanded to where.
And also, add on to that, when I did use creams before, natural creams on him, the main problem I had was the way they smelled. He didn't want, it was like a fight to put it on him because of the way it smelled. So even with me, anything that's like, you hear the word natural, right? You feel like it smells like earth, dirt, grainy. You're like, ugh. So for a child, it's hard to get that on them, on a regular basis when they don't want to smell that. So I just started thinking, how about all natural products that actually smell good, that make you want to use them. So that was another part to how we started.
How much trial and error went into this for you? And where did you start to find the places? Where did you research? Did you go to YouTube, Google? I mean, did you have people that you knew already that were doing something similar? Because it really sounded like, all right, you found you want your son to be healthy, you want him to be well. Where did you start to secretly, or not secretly, but where did you start to source your design or your ingredients or the ideas from?
Well, I looked at a lot of things. I looked up YouTube. I looked up Pinterest. I looked on the web. I looked at how different people made different things, what they did, how they did it. I must have looked at stuff for hours every day just to get a general idea of how people make their butters, how they make their stuff. And then my family members, because with my family, we have a lot of little, elements, I'll say. Everybody got little things with them. So it took us, I couldn't just throw out anything because they're allergic. They'll break out. They'll have a reaction. They'll be in a hospital. So as crazy as it sounds, that actually made our product better because I have to make it in such a way that, anybody who uses it don't have to worry about having a problem later on. So I went to different family members. I had everybody try stuff. And my husband, he's my main guinea pig because he's allergic to everything in the world. Yep. If I put it on him and he's okay, I know it's a go. But we all have tried it, right? Tried on everybody, tried it for months. Like
She's very thorough.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, just to give you background on her creativity is unbelievable. You know, one of our sons has her same creativity, but her creativity in almost anything is just off the charts. Like she's written like 100 songs and she's just creative.
Well,
so
this is going to be a whole new podcast. We're going to have you singing and honey buttering and all kinds of stuff.
We'd love to. Yeah, she's just so creative. And then she just took the time, and she's a perfectionist. She's creative, but she's like a perfectionist. So she took the time to really figure it out. So some things we gave to some of our family members, we asked them, what do you really think? What do you think about it? How do you feel about it? Even to this day, when we do vending events, the first thing I tell everybody when I sell them a different product, I say, now I want you to tell me the truth. If you love it, if you like it, if you hate it, contact us, let us know. And everything's been positive so far. So we really want to know, but that's what she did. She just took the time. And we weren't thinking it was going to be a business. We were just thinking it was going to help our son. And it just evolved over that time period to giving it to other people.
Where or what was the date, or how long's the business been in, how long since conception?
So we started September 1st with our online store. So we always say that's like our date where we had everything, all our ducks in a row, and everything really started. We did, and I can't remember the date. I think it was the beginning of September, I believe. It was our first vending event was up at Darby High School. So we did the flea market there. And when we did it, it really opened my eyes to like, wow. Like, you know, to that point, it was friends and family purchasing some of the product, trying the product. And, you know, you think with friends and family, they're just being nice to you. They're just, you know, trying to support you, right? Yeah. When we went to Upper Darby High School, everybody that came across it was loving it.
Yeah, like they were so nice.
It was so nice.
People you never met before.
Outpouring of support. Yeah. It was crazy because by that time, now we have 20 products. But at that time, I believe we had maybe 6 or 7 products. And the different products, like the candles that she makes soy candles as well, that smell incredible. And the soy wax melts to go along with it. But we would like the soy wax melts. And people were talking about how wonderful it smelled. And then they would come and sample the hand sanitizer, sample the body butters and the creams. And they were talking about how great it was. So it completely blew my mind from that standpoint. It was like I was in before, but when that happened, that really opened my eyes and I was like all in.
So let's go cool.
We're still new.
Yeah, I mean, from the sound of it, you're not even a year old yet, right?
No.
And you've had a tremendous amount of feedback, a lot of positive feedback. It sounds like everybody is raving about what you're doing at KMK.
Yes. We do different vending events. So we try to do at least one vending event. We've been at a month, and we've been at Springfield Mall numerous times. We've done other vending events throughout Philly. We did Upper Darby High School by now, I think twice. So we try to do Plymouth Meeting Mall. We did one time. So we do different vending events. We need exposure. That's our biggest thing. Like we're trying to figure out how to work Instagram right. We never had Instagram or Facebook before we started the business. So we're just trying to figure everything out as we go. But we're just not getting anything negative. It's like, and I'm waiting for it. I'm begging people, give me something negative. I'm begging.
You want to grow, right? I mean, that's going to help you. And it sounds to me like even though you're not getting that negative feedback and you're satisfying your customers, you want to see what other products you can provide or adjust the products you have, right?
Exactly.
You mentioned you do one vending event a month and you're working on your Instagram site. How do people find you so that if they're not going to that vending event or if they want to purchase your products, is there an online store that people can find for you?
Yes. You can find us at KMK Us to You. So it's KMK US, the number 2, and then the letter U.com. Right there, you'll see all our products listed. You'll hear a little bit about our story as well. But all our products are listed right there for everybody to see.
That's great. Now, you're from Delco. You live in Delco. Why Delco? What is it about Delco that resonates or, you know, what is it for you that really solidifies that this is the place you're living?
everything is based off of our children. So even with our oldest son now, he's actually about to turn 19. So he's a grown guy now, taller than me and everything. But
I want to know, it must be these butters and creams and all the things you're using, because you guys don't look old enough to have a 19year-old in the family.
Thank you for that.
So that's a testimonial right there.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, he's a good guy. But when he was little, we were going to Philadelphia school systems, and we both went to Philadelphia school system. So yeah, schools are rough. So when he was in kindergarten, we said, you know what, maybe we should start moving out to Delaware County as opposed to being in West Philadelphia our whole lives. We moved out to Delaware County just to try to get him in a better school. And then from there, we've been out Delaware County ever since. I lived a few different places out here, but we've all consistently been in Delaware County. I think maybe, did we ever move back to Philly? Maybe for I think at one point, maybe 2 months. Yeah, since he was 6 or so.
Yeah, I don't know, it just works with us. And even the people in Delco, they're very, very nice. Everybody's so sweet. It's just, I don't know, I just like it. And I also, for me, I like the playgrounds too. You know how they say New York has like a million playgrounds everywhere. I know where we grew up. Now, I'm not going to say all of Philly, but where we grew up, I know 2 playgrounds. So I have 3 boys who always want to go to the park. Delco has a lot of playgrounds. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, wow, every day they can go to a different park, have fun. So it's just, I like the fact that I like the scenery, and I love the people. The residents here are really sweet.
Now, you guys are thinking, and the boys are saying, we want cheesesteaks. Where are you going?
Ooh, nobody would expect this. Go ahead. Tell them where we go.
Oh, don't tell me I forget the name. Docs.
No. Michael's, sweetie.
Michael's. Now, if we were doing the dating game, you would have been like,
I'd have felt.
Like you would have. Yeah, I mean, like you don't know your wife that well.
I can't believe it. You know what's funny? No, but I blame it on the pandemic.
All right. I blame a lot on the pandemic. I almost said plandemic. Sorry about that.
if somebody from Michael saw this video, we're the family. We always come in to especially before the pandemic. We would come in with the kids and we would sit down to little places to sit in Michael's, of course. And we would sit down all the time and eat there and be there for about an hour, hour and a half, laughing and talking with the kids. We would do that all the time before the pandemic. And we just recently did it. Maybe 2 months ago or so.
Yes.
But the whole pandemic, we haven't really been there inside to do it. So when we were doing the pandemic, we were ordering a lot from Docs and Lansdowne. So that's what was fresh on my mind. But Michael's is the one.
And tell them where they are.
Yeah, Michael's.
I googled
You're
it.
not only giving a recognition. You're giving like a whole endorsement and shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody has to try this.
Okay.
I lie to you not.
Yeah. All right.
It's 13. Yeah.
Say that one more time.
1300 Jefferson Avenue in Woodland, PA.
Now, if you go to Michael's on Jefferson Avenue, you're going to see 5 photographs. Micah and Christina and their children. Have you seen these people? Because they haven't been in quite a long time. So point them in that direction. You'll find them there. Now, this is for cheesesteaks. Do you have a place that do you have a place that's a go-to for pizza?
We're all over the place. I know we do Paul Revere pizza a lot.
For my favorite?
Acropolis. Is that yours?
All these stuff.
Nearby here?
Yes, baby.
Oh, 69th Street. That doesn't count, though. They don't.
Is that the one, Christina?
Yeah.
Leandro.
Okay.
Leandro.
Yeah.
I love their.
But that's when we're out and about. I'm thinking more delivery to the house.
Delivery because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I got it. Your mindset is still pandemic. Exactly. Let's get to the point where people are out and about, because you want to make sure they see you at these vending events and other things that you're doing. If somebody says to you, what should we do to have that Delco experience? Where are you sending them?
What do you think?
Well, I think they should go to Upper Darby High for one of those vending events.
Okay.
The outside vending events, because you get to see a variety of a bunch of different items from different people, and you're face up, contact close to close with, the residents that live here. So I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
What else would you do?
Definitely got to visit Springfield Mall. We love Springfield Mall. We've been going ever since before we were in Delco. We love Springfield Mall over there. One of our probably our most favorite mall that we go to frequent the most. Also, we talked about them a minute ago. Micahs, you got to try them out. Incredible. That's Delco right there.
KMK. Yeah. We talking about Micahs today.
We're trying to get some type of half off deal next time we go.
All right, you're now an affiliate for their restaurant. That's okay.
Yeah.
You're out and about. Where are you going? Wawa or Royal Farms?
Wawa. Where'd you go? What do you think?
You know what? See, you asked me questions. I'm too honest for these questions. I would say Wawa, but I like the look of Royal Farms.
Okay. That's all right. So I throw these questions in, and we've been doing the questions for about 5 or 6 episodes, and you're the first person that says Royal Farms, but you gave a reason why, and so that helps. That's feedback. You guys are all about the feedback, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
What motivates you? You guys are working together. What motivates you? What gets you out of bed every day?
Well, what gets me out of bed is I believe one day we're going to get that phone call or someone's going to want us to be on QVC or something and talk about this and, we want to buy your product, whatever, some big crazy order or something. And I have to be able to produce the product. So it takes time to make this stuff. So I'm like, all right, I got to get to work. I can't just sit here and do other stuff because stuff won't be made. And that's when somebody call you when you ain't got nothing. I have one jar, one butter, and they call us. I'd be like, oh. So yeah.
Really what you're saying is that right now, where you are in the infancy of your business, you're still in that ramp up phase and you need to build inventory. Obviously, to build inventory, you need capital, you need financial, monies there. Yeah. So, all right. I mean, but this is the thing. And, from a standpoint that you're young, you're entrepreneurs, you're really looking to solve problems, and you've got a lot of people out there that resonate with the solutions you're providing. And it goes hand in hand. And you want to make sure you have that inventory on hand. So when Lori Grenier of QVC calls or Shark Tank calls and they want to say, hey, come on the show, you want to make sure you're ready because when the phone starts ringing. What I hear, though, is that you're really hands-on on everything. Do the kids help you out with some, bottling and jarring and labeling? Do they have a part in the whole process of what you do?
These kids are hilarious. So the youngest is 8 years old, and he's named, all of them have named different products. They've named almost every product. They had come up with the names. So you hear different names like lemon poppy peppermint. That's our youngest nickname, right?
Poppy.
Watermelon romance. They came up with these names, these different names.
I hope that's not one of your kids' nicknames.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. That's a good one. Yeah, so they name these different products, what they think it smells like.
Ginger's bread.
Ginger's bread.
Let's call it Ginger's bread.
Yeah, ice lemon cookies. Yep, they named all these different products. That's what they do. But the funny part is they'll name it, and of course not understanding economics, especially the youngest one. He said, okay, I named it. Pay me. And I'm like, I'm like, you gotta hold on, buddy. Like, we didn't sell it yet. Let's see if it works.
I hear a trademark attorney or a patent attorney in the works for him.
Exactly. That's how it is. They help out a lot. They name a lot of products. We're trying to get them to help with the packaging and the labeling as well. But they're learning a lot. They're hands-on, and they call KMK their business.
And I run everything by the middle one, Micah Jr., because he's the most honest out of them. So sometimes I'll make something. I'm like, what you think about this? He'd be like, that's trash.
Oh.
He'll tell you flat out.
And I'll go back the formula. Like, he's very honest. So I always go to him. And then even my oldest, he named Footprints. We have a butter and a scrub for feet called Footprints. And he helped me name that because I think I was going to be like Fancy Feet or something. He was like, just name it Footprints, Mom. And he went downstairs with his headphones on. And I said, no, you're right. So they're very helpful and they name everything for us.
That's wonderful. Is there anything that we haven't touched on? Anything else you want people to know about KMK on the podcast today?
Well, I think the main thing is we have touched on that a little, but I think the main thing is that our company, our slogan is from our family to yours. So with the motivation of the product is just started based off helping our youngest. And then, our other kids have some skin ailments as well. Like we have a teenager, when you're a teenager, your skin goes crazy at a point, right? So it's the products help them as well. So it's products that help people in all walks of life. We got a premium line right now. And Christina's really outdone herself with this premium line. It's a facial moisturizer and scrub set that we started with the premium line. It's incredible. Like people use that and they're like, with the ladies, they tell us how to make up glides on their face after using the product. So that's really the one that we're like, in my mind, I think, the premium line is going to be the one that really takes everything over.
That's his number one.
That's my number one.
That is the Caton soap, honeycomb.
Oh, the golden soap.
Eczema bar.
That's all we use every day. We don't buy soap anymore. We use that.
Well, I would hope not. You've got a full array of products that you can be your go-to now. Exactly. You mentioned Instagram. How do people find you on Instagram, and are you on Facebook as well? Is it the same name?
Yes, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube at KMK Us to You. So it's KMK US, the number 2, and then the letter U. You can find us on all 3 platforms.
And also, I want people to know too that since we're so connected with our customers, even we really love our customers. You can DM us on Instagram. That's probably the quickest way to reach us, and we will respond to you. We're not like, how some people companies you can't get in touch with. Now I don't know about 10 years from now, you might have to call me a different way. But now
you're going to have your assistant. You're going to have all these people, layers that are helping you. The chances of getting a hold of you, Christina, in the next couple of years might not. It's like it's not going to happen. I can tell it's not going to happen.
But right now, they can contact us, and you will get us. We are talking to you. We are here for you.
Here's the wonderful thing about podcasting, that you're not just heard in Delco, but you're going to be heard nationally and internationally. Wow. So if somebody is hearing this in Southern California or Idaho or Texas, you'll ship to them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Now, the one thing I would tell you is definitely get to see you at one of the vending events, because my experience with you is that it's not just your products, it's your personality, it's your drive, it's your sense of humor, it's the love of your family and what you share with each other. And I think that's also what you're getting. And I think that's so important, that what's coming from KMK, and it resonates. It really does. I feel that so much.
Thank you. And one more thing I want people to know, when I make the products, I'm not giving them anything different. I make the products the same that I make it for my children who I love. So they're getting the same quality. It's nothing different.
Nothing different at all. Yes,
all right, next steps. Check out the website, check out your social, find out where you're going to be next, meet Christina and Micah. And thank you so much for taking the time to be on the podcast today. Thanks for being friends of What's Happening Delco. We look forward to seeing you in person. We'll find you at one of these vending events. And let me get a little butter on the top of my head there. That would be great. Take away that shine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Pleasure talking to you.
Bye.